Go up to,
Joe used to run away. He'd run up to Roy Donaldson's.
yeah.
And he wouldn't come back. He'd be gone for a long time. Then I'd go up there and find him, and I had an old wreck of a bicycle. I think it was an old chainless bike.
Yeah. Will that run with a kind of a
It was gear-driven.
gears? Yeah.
Gear-driven bike. I never seen only that one.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'd pull the kids to go for a ride with me on the bike, and then when I got Joe on the bike, I'd start for home. And when we get down the road the way, and he seen we were going for home, Joe would take my cap off and throw it. He rode behind me. And then I'd have to stop and hunt for my cap, and then he'd run back again.
Sure.
And I had an automobile cap with a patent leather shade on it and a leather top, and it was real fancy. I don't remember.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find out what you told us about the wedding. I want to hear that over again because I think we didn't get that on film.
Oh, I said,
Whose wedding was we at today?
oh, Roxanne and
Scott
Scott.
Meyer, Geraldine's boy.
Yeah.
See that out there without the old grove. Okay, what did you say about the wedding?
But they're taking Sam's picture and my picture because we were the best looking people in the bunch, and there was an awful lot of people.
You're a little prejudiced in that, huh?
It's just what
Your personal opinion?
yes, my
You didn't take a poll or anything on that?
The best for our age, because there wasn't anybody else our age that.
Well, they're the best looking for their age. There's a good idea. Now, you can't pop that, can you?
No, I guess not. I don't know if there was anyone any older or not, but I thought we were the best looking of them.
Well,
Of course, we can, you can think as you please. Oh, I don't know what to say.
well, did you have a good time at the wedding?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Just wonderful.
At least they didn't walk in.
There are not too many that go back into the 18th century like you do.
Century, no.
You know. Well, I'll tell you what, Harvey's dad there now, he's 82 or 3.
Oh.
And he's in very good shape for the old he is.
He's
Did
one
you
of them, then.
did you notice who he was there?
Well, I seen him, but I didn't pay much attention to
He
him.
come up and they brought just before the bride and them come in, he was come in there seated on the right.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was
She's the one that had a beautiful pink
she had a pink dress, yes.
dress.
Uh-huh. And of course the wedding, what did you think of all those red dresses on the bride's tenants?
They were very nice.
Yeah. And all those white suits with the boys, wasn't that kind of unusual?
Yeah, it's like
And the little girls and all that took part.
Didn't it fit in good with the St. Valentine's Day time of the year?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Who was the ones that sang there today, do you remember?
It wasn't.
Didn't you hear Jenny sing?
Yeah.
She was singing with Janelle and her daughter Janelle and Robin, our daughter. Don't you remember that?
Yes.
What do you mean?
That we were the best looking.
Yeah. You mean to tell me you might be to the point you might tell a little fib once in a while?
Yes. You can just handle it the way you want.
Well, we're having a lot of fun here sitting talking to Ann Vina and Sam and tonight at Harry and...
He's such a lovely person to have around. Yeah, she went in with chicken coop and it was just a little kid. And then he...
Roy Danielson.
Yes, Roy Danielson.
Okay.
And he picked up a hen and took it down to the creek and threw it in the water. And then he'd go and get another one, and then I went out and I said, they won't, well, I spoke to him about to the boys that Joe was out there too. I said that they shouldn't do that. Well, Roy turned around and he said, we just want to see them swim.
See them swim?
Yeah, see them swim.
Swim. Sam, I want to ask you a question. You told me the other day, or you was talking about, how far is it to the moon? How many miles? We talked about it, maybe you remember?
Oh, 238,280, I believe.
Miles.
I wouldn't swear to that odd number.
What face, how far would, let's see, how long did it take your radio signal to come back from the moon when the men were up there in the moon?
4 seconds.
4 seconds. That's moving right along, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now the sun is how many miles out from the earth?
Ah, well, that's 93 million. That's quite a bit farther.
Yeah.
And that takes about 8 minutes.
What was you telling me about a while back here that you said that the galaxy, the orbit of this certain planet out there, that we could fit our whole galaxy within it?
Oh, not the galaxy, but Betelgeuse. That's that bright star in the right hand of Orion.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so big that you could put the solar system out beyond the planet Mars, inside of the circumference of the star.
Oh, just inside of that star itself?
Mm-hmm. The solar system, that'd be Mercury and Venus and Earth and Mars.
Uh-huh.
Their orbit could nicely operate inside of that star and have a make fair. Yeah.
Now how far is it across our system as far as the area
Across the galaxy?
Across this galaxy? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, it's
Do you have the time?
oh, I couldn't tell you exactly right now. It slipped my mind.
Okay, now
But
what?
it is many 100 million miles
Yeah.
across the galaxy.
Hold it. What is the speed of the Earth in our orbit here? Are we rotating at the speed of about 1,000 miles per hour, right? Rotating?
Rotating.
Rotating. And the speed of our planet going around our orbit, speeding through space, is how many miles per hour?
About 18.5 miles.
Time. Well, what year was that, or that you went west? Was it you and Hannah and Vina and Julius?
1928.
1928.
And
I know you had some wild experiences there in eastern Montana out there by Jordan. Tell us a little bit about it.
well, anyway, we was headed for Lewistown, and we had a map, and it showed a line. Now, there's a railroad running down south. I think that's the Southern Pacific, isn't it?
Yeah.
It runs down to
I believe it's the Union
Miles
Pacific.
City and
yeah.
over toward Billings and that way. And then the other one runs north up through Havre and west, more close to the Canadian border. It runs up to Browning, there east of Yellowstone, the road right between those two railroads. And there was a map or a road on the map. So we went down to Fairview, I think. Isn't it on the Yellowstone? West of Williston? Or somewhere in there.
Just a minute now. You say this bridge you crossed had rails on it and planks both?
Yeah, it was railroad bridge and planks in between the rails
Uh-huh.
so that you could drive cars across it.
Sure. Now what What would you say was some of the interesting experiences you had there while you was out there?
Well, anyway, when we got across this bridge, then we got into Gumbo for about 2 miles.
Was it wet?
On the, huh?
Was it wet?
Yeah, it was wet. And it stuck to the wheels just like chewing gum. And some folks over at Enid, that was west, back away from the river a ways. That was Ira Annis who lived there at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And we stayed there overnight. Then we started out. And, they thought the road wasn't too bad across there. It was a road over 2 tracks, and grass in between. Then we drove and drove. One place we come to a big coulee where the rancher had built a dam across the coulee. And there was water on one side. I think the dam was about 20 feet high.
What did you say this was what?
A coulee.
Coulee. It
That
was a
had been
dam?
dammed up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, to hold the water.
You drove on top? How was
I drove across on top of the dam, you see.
Uh-huh.
Because the coulee was too steep to drive down.
Was it narrow then? You could...
Oh, it must have been 100 feet across.
What did you have to get... Did you say the people had to get out because you were scared of sliding off?
Well, just in case I slid off, see.
Oh, I see.
Because it was so narrow.
Yeah.
It's barely wide enough for a car. So they walked across. And then I drove the car across.
Well,
with a 2-quart coffee can.
Was that up there by your cabin?
But, well, about 2 miles from the cabin.
Uh-huh.
It's at the head of the lake.
Was that by Solon
That
Creek?
head of Lake St. Croix.
Yeah. How big was that cabin you said, Eleanor, again? I forgot.
Oh, just 3 rooms and then a good-sized porch on the front.
Uh-huh.
Kitchen and bedroom and living room.
And,
But it was real nice.
Yeah.
We enjoyed
Say,
it.
Elsie, tell me again on that, did you said that you went up there and surprised them one night? Who was
No.
all with?
I went up with Joe and Eleanor, and we were all bedded down for the night, snug as could be, and all of a sudden this flashlight was flashing through the windows and through the screen porch.
Uh-huh.
And we got up, and here was Lillian and Ray and Eddie and Dorothy, and Cliff was with too, I think. Cliff
Oh,
Wick, I
okay.
think.
Oh,
And here
yeah,
we
they
weren't
were-
expecting him, and it must have been way after midnight when they got there.
They scared the devil out of you.
Oh, we couldn't even imagine,
Mm-hmm.
because it was so quiet.
Did you do any fishing right close to the cabin there? Was there a good fishing stream?
Oh, yeah, we
Oh.
were on the lake.
Or you were on the lake? What's
Yeah,
the name of the
just,
lake there?
oh, St. Croix. Just,
Lake St. Croix.
that's
Oh,
the
you're on
head
the
of,
lake?
that's the head of the lake, or
Oh,
the
I
head
didn't
of river.
realize that. No.
Mm-hmm.
Was that isn't on, that's below the Nimmecoggin then, ain't it?
Huh?
Yeah.
You aren't on the Nimmecoggin there, are you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's about
Yeah.
40 miles north of the Limmacoggin.
I see.
Yeah. And 20 miles north of Spooner.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't very
It's
far.
Trigo.
We weren't very far from President Coolidge's summer home at the Pierce Estate up there at the head
Where
of the
did
Brule.
he go, he used to come up there and go fishing, trout fishing, didn't he?
Uh-huh.
But that's on the Brule where he used to go?
Yeah, mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. On the Pierce Estate.
Pierce Estate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who were these Pierces?
Huh?
Did you know those people?
I not personally, no. But the Pierce Estate, that was, he was a lumberman, I believe, years ago.
Wealthy people.
And, he had lots of timber up in that
They had
country.
a little more money than we did anyway, so I
Yeah.
thought they were wealthy.
Yeah.
Did you shoot a lot of deer close to the, your cabin there, or where'd you go hunting?
Well, no, not right close. But they did come down. We could see tracks. We could see tracks off the road where the deer had been around there all night.
Yeah.
Oh, there's lots of survivors. You can see it now. It's just like a little city out there.
So we'll have to go up there again.
Fun.
Mhm.
Hey, what year was it that you worked down in Hudson, LC, back? Was that in the 40s or?
No, I went down in 36, and then it went on up until about 1940, around that area.
When did you come back to Montana then?
Oh, in 1943, I think it was, 3 years.
I see.
19,
You stayed in Great Falls all the time then, you and Larry?
yeah. After we came back here, we went from there, we went down to the zone.
Richard Bong, you know.
Richard Baum, who was he? That's that pilot in World War II?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did he know about him?
Yeah.
Did you know about him?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. She knew everything.
There, you got a picture of that too.
He's black.
Yeah.
I don't know
He
if they
knew everything.
realized that
He
you got a
bet.
picture.
He's pretty smart. And his name was George Holmes. Yeah,
You say that Richard Baum stayed at your cabin one time?
Yeah, you see, my aunt used to be his teacher.
Oh, I see. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that. I've
Yeah.
heard a lot about Richard
And
Baum,
so
but
they
I never
had,
knew you knew.
yes, and you see, the family had gone hunting with each other. Joe was with them, you know, different times, and
He got killed in a plane crash
Yeah.
eventually, didn't he?
in California, I
he
guess.
was dead by the brother.
So it is
Yeah.
interesting.
You know, it's funny. I hunted with Carl. Well, his dad's name was Carl. And so was his brother, Carl Jr. and Richard. And it's funny, but for today, they shitted my cabin.
Did they?
And,
Well, you had celebrities there, really.
Uh-huh.
oh, yeah.
Turned out that
And,
way, however.
You know, all the time, he never mentioned. And at that time, I think it was 31 planes that he shot down.
Something like that.
Yeah, he was quite an ace.
Oh, I
That's
guess
what they called him, you know, the
he was
ace
a
of
hellion from the hell.
aces or whatever.
I guess he was a hellion from the hell to back
Yeah.
with a plane.
He was a good pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, with a machine gun blasting at you, and he said, then you dive into goddamn clouds, he said, get out of there, I think. Goddamn.
You say, Joe? Did he swear?
No. To drink coffee, Jesus Christ.
Now, that, no, this isn't for,
Just nine.
What was that?
Just a minute. Who was that duffer over there on the west side, lived right near?
And he was the right-hand man with Lindbergh part of his life.
What was his name?
Jeremo. Isn't it Jeremo?
yeah, Jeremy.
Ed Jeremo. He lives right over here, just by, right?
He's got a little shop right back of, on 8th Avenue North, right back of,
What does he do?
mechanic.
Mechanic.
He helped Lindbergh get his plane going, you
No,
say?
there's quite an article in the paper. Did you see that? And he
Yeah.
was working with Lindbergh. Lindbergh would ask him many
He's
things.
right back of the alley, by the, marketplace on 8th Avenue.
That's
What
where,
do you say you took a first ride? What do you say?
well, Joe and I were going to have go on an airplane ride, and we rode with, what was his name, Joe, in Spring Valley?
Or George Casey.
George Casey. He had, you know, to shield the air or the wind, you know, but it was open. We had helmets on, and we were strapped in, and he told us not to put our hands out past the airplane because of the force of the wind, you know. And then we went from Spring Valley over, and he flew over Sam's building, see, out home. And Sam and Hannah were doing chores, and they came out to look at us, and here were the little kids, you know, Audrey and Marjorie, and Hannah forgot everything, I guess. She was just looking up at us, you know. She knew it was us. And here a calf was drinking her milk out of her pail. And it was so comical. We were laughing about it. Well, then we flew around, he flew around about 3 times over out home. And different sections where he knew the area, of course, and knew that was Joe's home and everything. And it was just lots of fun.
What year was that?
That was about in 1930, I would imagine, wasn't it, Joe?
Yeah, but
Yeah, so somewhere around in there.
30,
31.
31, 32, somewhere along in there.
Yeah, just right in there. So it was before we were married. But you know, it was so much fun to fly over something like
Hannah
that.
come out milking. Hannah come out holding the bucket of milk out in the barnyard. And got that looking up, waving at us, and the goddamn cat drinking out of her bucket.
Oh, and then we drove right out home afterwards and talked about everything, you know. It was just lots of fun. But the straw stacks, they stacked grain in the fields then, you know. And the straw stacks looked like little cones, you know, sitting here and there around in the fields. And the cattle looked like toys, and it was so interesting.
You know,
we enjoyed it.
I didn't know this until last time I was home in 73, when I was down Spring Valley, I inquired about George Casey. Oh yeah.
On the around the world trip.
Do you want to say that again?
Okay. What was that?
We were out at Sam's when Howard Hughes flew over on his round the world trip.
Yeah.
That must have been about 1938, I think. And we all went out and watched him in his little plane going up over.
You know, we watched that from River Falls. We watched them because they said Minneapolis when he was going to leave, you know. So we all get out, and there wasn't that many airplanes over them days.
Wasn't that about 38?
That was 38 or 39 right in there.
Who's behind you?
Walking in the creek.
Hi there. Hi, Jennifer.
Well, hello.
Over and show Grandma.
Whoops. Come and sit over here.
I'm so tired. Dad woke me up.
Where's, is Carla here?
What have you been doing, Jennifer? You been sleeping?
Hi,
Oh, where'd you get those pretty slippers? Oh, show those to Milton. I bet you never.
Yeah. Oh, and it hurt, huh? Oh, for goodness sake.
I'm gonna cry at home.
Did you cry at home?
Did you get in the fight in the stairway?
No, I had tear.
In the chair,
On a chair.
Oh, chair.
You can have me too.
Yeah, you got an owie too, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Honey, train.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday she got a new doll and a new spoon and bowl and everything. Where did you get it?
I got from the egg thing.
No.
Penny.
Yeah, yesterday you told me pennies. Uh-huh.
Penny. I
Yeah.
got it because I didn't have one.
Yeah, you had to have one because you didn't have one.
No.
Sure.
Tell these guys
I
about
have
Chris.
Mickey Mouse bowl for me.
Have you?
That's for my cereal.
Well, good. That makes it
I have cereal in the copper.
Well, good. That's real good. You got to make
I swallowed the pear.
You did?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hmm.
would you like to sing with me tonight? Okay, take one. Okay, okay, sing.
I
Okay.
my these days I go night, night, night.
What else do you sing?
I sing about night, night, night. Let me do get up to my bedroom, separate my Mickey now. Oh God,
Oh, who's that Mickey doing down there?
dirty.
Oh, you better sing your song. Hurry up.
I know, but dirty right
Yeah.
here.
Okay, sing your song.
Amy, Mommy had me go to bed.
Hold this one. Do it. Okay, now sing.
90 days I go to sleep. 90 days I go get up and watch car meet. That I do. Now I get up to sit on the chair and watch car meet. I gotta get a book in my room. That because I gotta get up. Because we got to get up morning.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
Oh, we got a baby.
This way, Darcy.
Hi there, gal. You look over here.
Hi, Darcy.
Hello, Chris.
Oh, we're all Easter
There,
out there.
Chris.
Come on, Chris.
Joel,
Where
is that all your fault almost?
All of them are my fault. Their mother's fault in the
Oh, yeah,
beginning.
she
She
started
started all this. She started every bit of it.
Okay.
How are you all?
This is little
Look this way
Chris.
here. You
This
gotta
is,
get a good look at all you good looking blondies.
here, you